was a devastating car accident. My father died in his seat. My sister, she was 20 when she died in the car accident. Out of 5 of us, 2 dead, 2 alive, and me hanging on the balance, because I was touch and go for so long.
His internal organs weren't working. He couldn't eat.
The doctors literally kind of intimated to my mom that maybe she just let me go. But she couldn't.
I sat beside him and I told him that it looks like you're going to live. Yes, you're going to be paralyzed, and there must be some reason why you're going to live. You're going to probably do something really good.
Like, I remember when I came back and announced to her that I was going to dedicate the rest of my life to yoga. I remember that conversation. She looked at me, went, okay.
People who just have their bodies, so you lost part of that, but you were always going to work with your mind.
I'm actually doing all the work I'm doing because I want a healthcare system where it didn't take me 12 years to reconnect my mind to my body. I was so shown by the doctors, by everyone involved, what might go wrong with my body, not what was still there and could go right. I'm advocating to get that message to patients. Okay.
For 40+ years, all I've really been is just an upper body person, really kind of ignoring and not paying too much attention to that lower part of my body. It's hard to even describe what it means to feel like you have a whole body.
And let's get the connection to the heels again. Find the center.
I was boogie boarding with my sister and my sister's boyfriend, and the wave just knocked me down. I immediately couldn't feel anything. I spent about a year and a half bouncing from hospital to hospital. The doctors didn't really give me much hope. If I hadn't met Matt and learned what I have learned from him, I would feel more defined by my injury than defined by the person who I am.
Push up through the heel and the ball of the foot of the up leg. Extend up. I know it's working with my students.
I've been working with his students for 6 years. Matt does have an uphill battle in the medical community in convincing them that this is a worthwhile program. But I'm a physician, and I got it, so I know that other people will.
With the vets that are returning now, we need to bring it to the next level. We need a mind-body approach to help them heal and recover. What I do with yoga is really ordinary. I just try to be present in my body. This simple thing of just actually listening to my own experience. It's not only changing the life of people with disability, but it's going to end up being, a different way to approach the rehabilitation. The goals of my work and mind-body solutions are to get my story out to as many people as possible. So we're trying to inspire both the patient and their family and the caregiver and the doctors and the nurses and the PTs and the OTs to believe that they can practice in a different way.
I absolutely see Matt's work as having an influence on how I view my patients, how I treat my patients, and I think how well they're doing.
We're trying to inform them by developing curriculum and techniques to help them train differently so they can interact differently.
I hope I'm living proof that this does work. I hope people do begin to accept it more.
The real frontier is getting the patient more engaged in the healing process.
Matt's teachings just kind of give you the ability to connect at a different level than, personally, than I'd ever dreamed possible.
Healing is an art. We've gotten lost in thinking it's just a science. If you had told me as a 12-year-old boy that I was going to be a yoga teacher, are you kidding me? I would have said no way. The unthinkable is possible, and that's part of what I know.